Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. So whosoever I'm channeling, dear beloved soul, you now stand at the threshold of a new beginning. You have walked through the illusions of karmic love, tasted the fires of false union, and embraced the sacred solitude that revealed God as your eternal companion. Now you are ready to embody divine love, not just in concept, but in the daily rhythm of your life. Ascension is not only a spiritual idea, it is a daily practice. To live in self-love is to bring in frequency of divinity into the smallest details of your existence. In your body, you need to treat your body as a temple. Nourish it with food that sustains life and suits you. Move it in ways that honor its strength and rest when it asks for stillness. Speak to your body with kindness because your body carries the codes of ascension. It must be loved as deeply as your spirit. I'm sharing some of these tips with you guys so that you can bring in divine love more and more. With practice. Of course, it's not going to happen in a day, but the day you start, you've actually started doing it already. So that's a good thing. In your mind, you have to watch the words that you speak to yourself. First, you need to be very careful to what you say to yourself every day. Are they critical? Are they harsh? Are they demanding? Because the way we treat ourselves, many a times, that's how we treat others also. You have to replace your words to your own self with gentleness, kindness. You have to remind yourself daily that I am enough, I am loved, and I am guided. The mind becomes your ally when you train it to reflect the truth rather than the illusion. And the basic core illusion is that you are not good enough, that you need to do a lot, that you need to prove yourself. But the truth is that you are loved, you are always enough, and you're always guided and taken care of. In your heart also, you need to let go of resentment because resentment binds you to the old story. Forgiveness is not condoning, it is freeing yourself from the chain of anger. Each time you release bitterness, your heart expands to hold more light. Then the next place you make this shift is in your spirit, where you sit in silence with God, and I think this is the most powerful one. Doing this actually shifts everything. Whether through prayer or meditation or simple presence, you must create space each day to feel the love that is always flowing towards you. When you anchor into God, you remember that you are eternal, radiant and whole. And I want to say this, this is something that I've been wanting to say before also. Maybe I said it in some other format. However, everybody's story is different. Everybody's relationship is different. Nobody's relationship is perfect. Some people have to go through being with narcissistic people. Some people have to go through being with a liar. Some people have to face providership issues in their relationship. Some people have to face maybe separation or co-parenting. So everybody's journey is not the same. We need to have compassion. And with all the challenges that different people are facing to make their relationship work, perfect relationships are only seen in movies. In real world, there are no perfect relationships. People have responsibilities. Some people are going against the society right now and standing firm. Some people are thinking that they want to make a difference. Some people are not accepting anything and they're just being single right now. They're saying, okay, I'm not going to accept this, and therefore it's okay for me to be alone. There are people who have been cheated on, lied to, used, mugged. I think solution for all those people, because there are different solutions for different people. Your energy, your Shakti is precious. You gotta protect it, you gotta save it. You have to make decisions and lifestyle choices that suit what God has given to you in acceptance. I mean, we need to also accept whatever relationship pattern God has put us through. And self love is not indulgence, it is alignment. It is the frequency that calls forth divine union. Self love is very, very important. Till the time you are not going to be in union with your ultimate soulmate that's within you, first you need to have a union with yourself, and then only you can have union with others, because having union with others is tricky. The worldly people, they are not so straight as you are. We can love ourselves. First we need to love ourselves. We need to learn to love ourselves. Then people will come with their problems, with their baggage, with their lies maybe, with their betrayals, with their issues, and then we need to sort it out with them. With pure honesty, that you're actually trying to help them out, you're actually trying to be there for them. This also doesn't mean that you should tolerate disrespect. If you feel someone is disrespecting you after you've given them many chances, if you feel that they are crossing their boundaries and their presence in your life is making you unhappy or creating more toxicity, creating more nervous energy in you, creating more negative thoughts in you, then you can separate yourself from them in your own way. I will not decide that for you. You have to decide what way suits you the best. And you need to anchor into this new energy. To embody this new frequency, you have to first reflect on your daily choices. Like, what do you do when you wake up? It's very important to start your day on the right note. Your day beginning decides everything. If you begin your morning with gratitude, things really change. Thanking God for the breath in your lungs, the light on your face, the lessons that shape you. This gratitude energy magnetizes abundance. And you can practice it throughout the day. You can do it 2-3 times in a day also. Then you need to surround yourself with truth. This means limiting time with those who drain your energy or manipulate you. And you already would know who's manipulating you. It might also mean the media curation, that whatever you're consuming, you should check what's going into your system. You need to let everything you take in nourish your spirit. Then you need to create everything with love, whether through work, art, conversation. Infuse your actions with compassion, and first and foremost, that love should go to you. Because if you're not okay with something, you don't need to take other people's pressure on you. People will put pressure on you. People usually do that. You don't need to take it, but if they put pressure on you, you can say mentally goodbye to them. God bless you. All right, move on. Because if they're not aligned with you, they themselves will act in ways that show you they're not aligned with you. Now, each act of what you do becomes a seed of light planted in the collective field as well. And then you need to trust. You need to rest in trust, not chase, not force. Divine timing governs your journey. What is meant with you will never pass you by. And one more thing is that whenever you're growing, God will always give you some tools and techniques. Like this piece of content could be a tool, it could be a technique for you. So God is going to provide you with all the medicine you need. God will provide you with all the protein you need, all the juice you need, all the joy you need. So, beloved child of light, listen to these words. You were never abandoned. Every moment of loneliness was an invitation to meet Source. Every heartbreak was a doorway to Source's embrace. Every betrayal was an unveiling of the truth that only love of Source is eternal. You asked, why did they use you? Why did they leave? And the Source answers by saying, You may learn that I will never leave. You asked, why does love hurt? And Source's answer is, because what you call love was not love, it was an illusion. True love always heals, uplifts, and expands. And you're gonna be learning the difference now. So now, beloved, you're ready. You have chosen to release the stories of victimhood. You have chosen to begin from zero. And in this 0 point, you are infinite. In this void, you are reborn. And please remember, you're not here to beg for love. You are here to embody love. You're not here to be a ladder for others. You're here to be a lighthouse for yourself, for whosoever loves you, whichever label you want to give to them, and for humanity. And if you have God placed at the center, everything else will align. Partnership form not from fear but from divine timing. Souls gather not to drain but to uplift. You walk not as a seeker of love but as a vessel of love itself. This is the promise. As you surrender to Source, Source will guide your steps. And you will not miss what is meant for you. You will not be left behind. You will not walk alone. For Source is in you, Source is with you, and Source is love itself. This journey of ascension through romantic relationships is not easy. It requires breaking illusions, facing loneliness, and releasing lifetimes of patterns. But you have chosen it, and by choosing it, you are not only liberating yourself, you are liberating love for the collective. The world needs your healed heart. The world needs your example of boundaries, self-love, and devotion to God. The world needs unions like yours, sacred, transparent, purposeful, to remind humanity what love truly is. So bless the past, honor the teachers who came in disguise of lovers and friends, thank the loneliness that carved depth into your soul, and now walk forward with God at your side, your heart open and your spirit free. For the greatest love story of your life is not one that's written by human hands. It is the story of your union with Source. And through that union, the awakening of divine partnership happens in its purest form. You are ready, you are whole, and you are love.